Goo goo gaga, another story time. Um, I apologize for the interruptions from my siblings. They were roughhousing. I'm so sorry. Anyway, so I found my 8th grade notebook. I'm now in high school, okay, and I'm gonna read some stories that I have because I am so dramatic. Oh my god, every day it's just another wah, I am so sad. I'm going to hurt everybody. Now, I will say there are some parts where I generally know that I was stressed out and overworked from all of the work that was given to me from my teachers, and I'll get into that. And I, of course, won't be saying their names because, duh, people are weird. The freak, bro, I can't have a moment of silence. Anyway, point is, I'm gonna be using, code names, blah blah blah. But, we'll get into the first story about my homeroom teacher.
Chapter 1 Miss W.
We're already starting off strong because my homeroom teacher, Miss W, was the most bitch person I ever had to deal with. Now, of course, that title is kind of insane, and of course, for shock value, whoa, whoa! But it's actually true for the most part, and I still stand by that even now that I'm in high school. You know what I mean? So, it all starts off after summer school. I go to 8th grade, right? And I first met my teacher named Miss W. And we're already off to a bad start because she is a math teacher. And I despise math. You have to be a amazing or just good at your job and explain very childlike to me how to do an equation. Because even now that I'm in high school, I still struggle like hell with math. But now that I have good and better teachers, I understand that it was on her fault of the end, and I wasn't just a dumb little person. Even though, I am though, because sometimes I just struggle so hard to grab, basic concepts. I swear, I'm pretty sure I have ADHD, but self diagnosis is trash, and whoever does that, I will eat your ass. Anyway, so, point is, I sat down, and the only person in that room that I actually knew was my friend, D, which for this concept, I'll name her just D, whatever. D's nuts. Anyway, sorry. Point is, I only had one friend in that damn classroom, so of course, well, I couldn't pick my seat at the time, but I sat down at a seat, blah blah blah. It was next to this rando. Who cares? And I'm already nervous because I see none of my other friends. No one. They're all in the other freaking classrooms. Now, it's both a good thing and a bad thing because it's my fault because I restarted, not restarted, oh my god. I went to summer school and for 7th grade because I totally failed. Oh my god. Well, not failed, but you get the point. Whatever. Had to do summer school. And because of that, I had to go to
W's class.
automatically selected with the other people who went to summer school. I only realized that after such a long time. I'm like, "Hey, you were in summer school. Hey, I was in summer school. Oh no." So, point is, I screwed myself up by getting really bad grades and not trying hard enough in 7th grade. After Miss W did her introduction, blah blah blah, normal teacher bullcrap, she did not do the normal teacher stuff with us. She introduced herself, yeah, but she didn't do any activities for us to introduce ourselves to her. Those freaking papers, they still do that to this day, which is surprising to me because people always tell you, especially teachers, act your age. Why are you giving me a coloring sheet to tell me, about myself? What do you see in this class? Shut up, just teach me. I don't even want to be here, let alone tell a rando about myself. What? She got straight into, the work. She was not playing at all. The first day, usually it's really chill, but no. Miss W, straight to work, bro. We open our new, Go Math books. Oh my god. Those things are still prevalent to today's society, which is insane, and I hate them so much. Anyway, point is, started doing work. It was pretty easy because, duh, first day, I don't want to do anything, and I'm surprised she even, made us do that. And then we go to our next class, and Miss L, our reading teacher, She was pretty chill, you know. She did the normal teacher thing and she made us like fill out some random bullcrap about ourselves, blah blah blah, you know. And then our science teacher, Miss A, she was like, I feel so bad for that lady. Oh my god, she's so young too. She's like around her 20s and she's new, you know what I mean? So I just feel so bad for her. I treated her like really badly in the beginning of the year and I didn't do any of her work because I didn't take her seriously. And I generally regret it because she's a really nice person. Later on in stories I'll tell you more about her, but this is about Miss W. I almost said her name. Holy crap. I just realized how hard this video is gonna be, me having to like censor myself. Miss W, Miss L, Miss A. We get it! These nuts! So a few weeks go by, I'm getting the feel of her class, and the way that it works is that we go, of course, to her class in the morning, Miss W's. We do math in the beginning of the day, which sucks, but I'd rather do it in the beginning than the end because I have no energy in the end of the day. So, you know, first math, then we go to Miss L's class, then God damn it. Oh, and then we go to Miss A's class, then we go to lunch, recess, we come back for writing, and then which is our homeroom teacher. And then I'm trying to remember. It's been a while since I had to remember this. Yeah, that's it. That's it. So not last year, what the hell? 7th grade, we had to do social studies in our reading class, which we also did in 8th grade. But in 6th grade, oh my god, Miss D's nuts. Oh my god, she was the best teacher ever. I miss her so much. She freaking moved. Like, sorry, this is like having to do nothing with Miss W, but Miss D was the best freaking homeroom teacher 6th grade. Oh my god, she made 6th grade like beautiful. It's so sad because she always told her like her old class who was 8th grade, like those are my 8th graders right there. I wanted her to say that to me, but then she moved. Do you have any idea how heartbreaking that is? Bro, I was so happy. So happy. When I was in 7th grade, I'm like, oh my god, where's Miss D? Like, where's she at? And I'm not even trying to do a joke right now. Like, I generally am so sad because, like, she didn't even move. She was, like, the people at the school were trying to say, hey, you should go teach 8th grade. And she didn't want to do that. So she just left to a different school. Diva. But still. Sorry for getting off track. I got a little emotional. Anyway, about Miss W. My god. Anyway, every day, what's it called? We would do, you know, math stuff, and honestly, it was the most stressful time of my life. She is so, like, judgy. Now, I generally don't mind judgy people because Miss D, back in 6th grade, she was pretty, stern. But honestly, she was probably, like, she was so nice to me, guys. It's because I was nice to her back, you know? I treated her with respect. I did all her work. I'm her little slave, you know. I'm sorry. Nah, on a real note though, like generally I actually like strict like teachers because they get me like to do my work and like be on top of everything. And if you're too nice, I start to get too comfortable and then, you know, it's just that's why I kind of failed 7th grade because I had a really nice homeroom teacher. She was so nice, bro. Anyway, point is, Miss W was a bitch and she would assign IXL, Khan Academy, and homework on the Go Math books. A double whammy, triple whammy in my stomach. And every week we would have a big old sheet of Khan Academy's IXL and homework for the Go Math book every week. A big old sheet. I actually still have some photos. Oh my god. Sorry, I'm tweaking out because all the memories are flooding back. I will need to check if I have the photo. I will take a picky of it. It will be on the screen. What's goody, my gang? So you reached the end of the video. This is gonna be part 1 of maybe 2, maybe 3. I'm not sure because this video is like 19 minutes long, and this one's 9 minutes. So I'm a little scared. It should only take 2 videos, which I feel really sad because I didn't want to do that. But I realized how much I yap in this video, and it's really hard to draw for each frame. And I don't want to get lazy and, you know, lose motivation for it. So I hope you guys stay tuned for the next video where I go way more in depth of what she did. Please consider subscribing and turn on the notification button, blah blah blah, all that YouTuber bull crap. And I hope you have a good day. Bye!